Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 17, I think, of my Criminal Empire Challenge. We're opening up on a shot of the shop. It's actually Winterfest Eve in the game, which is just convenient timing. So the Sims are trying to make a bit of money because they had the bills come in and they were quite big. I think it's like 4,000 or something, and we have money saved to pay for the bills for a while, but we don't have a huge amount. Jason has come too, because he's working on paintings to put on the wall. These are the different paintings that he's done that we've got all marked up and everything. And, you know, we've got a few customers in the shop, but Zane pitched a massive fit about the fact that when Addison got to being a child and she outgrew her toddler bed, instead of replacing it with a single bed like what he and Jason got when they first sort of outgrew their toddler beds, she got given a double bed. Jason has a double bed now. So Alex has been tasked by his wife to come home with a double bed for his middle son, who's feeling very, very neglected. Zane is really quite salty about it. It won't be a Christmas present. It'll just be an additional thing on top of the Christmas presents. But we're trying to just offload some of the paintings and stuff that we've got. I think as the shop gets a bit more high-end, the idea would be that Jason, like, it's not obvious that Jason is doing the paintings because they actually want them to look like high-end kind of merchandise rather than, hey, my son did this. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'd be interested to know what you think, is around the careers for the kids, because obviously Alex has joined the criminal career, and I think the rules actually say the other Sims are meant to join the criminal career as well. But I was contemplating the other careers that have criminal arms. So I think there's a few. There's like the international smuggler from the astronaut career. I think in the spy career, there's like a supervillain career track. So there's a few different options that are criminals, but not the criminal career. And I thought that might be more interesting to watch, having them be doing different things, still part of the gang, but different things to support the gang. So let me know what you guys think, because I was actually thinking with Jason, it'd be fun to put him in the villainy university degree. And then that way he could jump out of villainy when he graduates. He could jump straight into a really high level of a criminal career. So let me know what you think. I just thought having them all doing the exact same career that we've played through with Alex is a bit boring, you know, for me and for you guys. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. It is a slight bending of the rules, but if you guys are happy, then I'm happy, basically. Okay, guys, we're back at the house. It's being very festive and snowing. I'm even feeling like it's Winterfesty. It's very exciting. I'll just pull this attic stack box out because that's what Lily's complaining about. So Ashley and Jason actually stayed pretty much all night at the shop dealing with late night Christmas shopping, and they did pretty well. They made a few grand, mostly off Alex's paintings, which is quite cool. So I'm just decorating the fences and the eaves because I don't like to go too crazy with it. But Lily's setting up the decorations. Alex has put together the tree and got all the presents out. He did get a bed for little Zane, who's up here enjoying his new bedroom. So she's going to watch that as well. So these guys are like chilling, watching some Christmas TV while everything's going on, and Jason's actually having a nap. He's very good at sales. He's very, very good at sales. Maybe it's because he's a sweet-faced little teen. So I'm loving how super into this Lily is getting. It's really, really cute. So she should have decorated. I'm going to just rummage for a few more Christmas decorations. Oh, look, there are reindeer. I should put those outside. Did she put the lights up? Well, I mean, not her. It doesn't look like anything has changed outside. Oh, actually, that's not a fence. That's a wall. And we don't have eaves because we have platforms for roofs. Okay, so maybe I made some bad choices. Maybe I'll just say, can I just take down and then just put up decorations and we'll see what the game does? That's really funny. None None. We are the Grinch, but that's okay because I haven't put up decorations at my place either other than the tree. So I'm just going to put all this stuff out that she's pulling out of the box. Now, honey, did you cook? You did. So we've got food. We've got guests coming over at 11. I'm just going to pop that in the fridge. It is a grand breakfast. I might also have her cook. Let's have some kind of wintry festive dessert to go with the snow. Is there some kind of warm... Oh, apple pie. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Okay, I'm really hungry now. And Lily's come in. She's like, Merry Christmas, sweetie. Yes, she still thinks Alex has maybe cheated on her with Jenny, but, you know, it's Winterfest and she's choosing to ignore that for now, I guess. Now, I might actually have... Excluding Ashley, I might actually have these guys all come and open presents together. Poor Ashley. It's the problem with being the maid. Just saying. So I'm going to get these guys to come in and open presents now. The guests we've got coming over are the gang plus the siblings. So Carissa and Dale and Caleb, assuming that they come. Hopefully they do. We've moved all of the furniture out, so I've just put some chairs in. It's a bit awkward because this chair is one that Alex stole from Dale's house, so, you know, that's a bit awkward, but I'll get him to come down. I should probably... Hang on, I'm just going to move all those decorations out of the foyer. I'm kind of loving this. It's very cute. It's not like completely over the top, but I've got some decorations on the table and we've got some candles over here. So let's have these guys open their presents. I'm hoping that Alex gets coal. He will if there's any karma. All right. Lily got an easel. Interesting. Alex got some Plathium or Plathium. Started our element collection. Jason got a robot vacuum dock. That's a bit of a strange choice, especially because it doesn't come with a vacuum. Addison got a Yuki. Oh, Insane got a lump of clay. He seems very happy about it, though. So everyone really liked their presents. And I guess I'll get her to come in and she also can open her present. Just a little bit late because she was obviously, you know, working on stuff. All right. All right. What did Ashley get? She got a candles crib. I don't know what that is, but that's okay. Our dinner party has begun. Obviously, it's not gold. Come over here. We'll set the table with a fancy setting. Desert. Oh, we need more chairs. There's not enough chairs. I mean, Caleb won't eat, but still. Okay, so we'll get out the food that Ashley has prepared. It's a grand breakfast, so Alex is going to come in and we'll call it a grand meal. You can stop pretending to sing now. You're not singing. So come and get it. Oh, I forgot. I made poor Ashley the caterer. Jason. No. You don't. You get your own food. So he can have vegetable tempura. Because his aunt was very kind and prepared him a separate meal. So Nadia's arrived. Carissa's arrived looking fabulous. So I might have Ashley just greet her girlfriend. Or caress her cheek. I'm actually going to have Ashley get changed because it's bothering me that she's dressed like a servant. So we'll just pop her into her party wear. How about that? There we go. That's more festive. Look, it's got red. It's like, hey, babe. Thanks for coming. So we'll do a belly laugh and we'll be like, here's a gift for you. We'll give her the pony she's had since we'll give her the camera. So, you know, here's your camera. Someone's gotten stuck straight into the apple pie. Anyway, that's fine. In the meantime, we have most of the rest of the family in here. Now, Carissa's actually come with a bit of an agenda. She knows about Maya. She saw Alex at Jenny's house. She's seen Maya. Maya looks like she could be Carissa's daughter, for that matter. It's very much these siblings are all kind of cut from the same cloth. Did Dale not come? Oh, he might be at work. It is Winterfest, though. I mean, so Carissa's not planning on outing Alex to Lily, but she is actually planning on having a conversation with Alex. She's like, got an agenda, and she's here for it. Now, you didn't get yourself that food I asked you to get. I love how Nadia's, like, decided to stay in the kitchen with her girlfriend. So what I'm going to do... Have you finished eating? You have. You need to pee. So I'm going to add you to a group. Who wants to be a ninja when they grow up? Zane. I mean, that is basically what his job's going to be. If by ninja you mean someone who sneaks around and breaks into places. So start practicing your hiding. I'm going to, after he's gone to the bathroom, I'm going to add him to a group with his sister. Because these two, like I said, Carissa wants to talk to Alex. So I'm going to have them sit together. And where's Lily? I might have her go and make polite conversation. Oh, Dale is here. He's just up in the kids' bedroom. No, we're not offering a rose. We can give a heartfelt compliment to Dale. Well, stop having flirty interactions with Alex's brother. Ask about his career and ask about food, like can he eat food? I mean, they're all a bit sort of intrusive questions to be asking a vampire, actually, but that's okay. So I would like you two to come in here, please. It's kind of funny to me that the rest of the gang are all in here. Like, they're in the kitchen. That's where the party's at. That's where, like, you know, the gang doesn't socialise with the rest of the family, maybe. I mean, it's got to be a bit awkward mixing work and home. Yay! All right, here comes Carissa. She's tracked Alex down and she wants to have a conversation with him. So he's going to be like, hey, sis, thanks for coming. And she's like, well, you know, where else would I be on Winterfest except with my loving family? And she's saying it with an edge. He's like, well, what do you mean? Is there something I should know? Oh, we're going to have trouble having any kind of privacy in this room. I might actually just for a minute, I'm going to lock the doors for everyone but Alex, just so they can have a private conversation, because otherwise we're going to have Sims wandering through constantly. So he's like, yeah, you know, of course it's good to spend time with family. You know, did you enjoy the meal? She's like, yeah, I really did enjoy the meal. Is the rest of your family going to be here? You know, your other child? And he's like, what do you mean, my other child? And he's like, Chris is like, look, Alex, I know things, and you don't treat me like I'm stupid. I have seen your daughter. Now, Alex is thinking to himself, which one? Because obviously he has 3. She's like, you know, that little blonde one. She's like the spitting image of you. Alex is asking Carissa, you know, I don't know what you mean. And she's like, the lady with the tattoos. I saw her at your house and I saw that little girl and I know that she has to be your little girl. I mean, she looks like she could have been any of our kids. You know, she really closely resembled all of us. And he's like, aha, that's really funny. I don't know what you mean. She's like, of course you know what I mean. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. She's your child. And now Alex is feeling really suspicious at this point. He's sort of trying to spin a story, but Chris is not really buying it. She's smiling very sweetly and saying, uh-huh, sure. So now he's getting a bit angry. He's like, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but how dare you? He's like, what do you want, Carissa? What are you trying to say? And she's like, well, I know your dirty secret, Alex. And the other thing I know is you guys came to visit me at my house and either you or Ashley came and you robbed me. So he's like, he's going to apologize because he's realizing that he's maybe making a terrible mistake by antagonizing his sister, because she knows, well, she's seen Maya and he knows Lily's suspicious of Jenny anyway. So he's trying to butter her up. He's like, look, I didn't rob you. I don't know what you think I've done. She's like, well, you guys were over and a bunch of my stuff went missing, Alex. So I want it back. And if you don't get it back for me, I am going to tell your wife about you and Jenny and your daughter. Now, obviously, Alex is saying that's not fair. You know, I didn't steal anything from you. And she's like, well, I know you have sticky fingers and I know your secrets. So she's now showing him a photo of Maya and she's showing him a photo of him leaving Jenny's house, because she wasn't following him directly, but she was she'd paid a PI and then she saw him, she was the one in the relationship panel, but she had come to that location based on a tip-off from her PI. So he's like, look, please don't tell Lily. I mean, she'd be so upset. You don't want to do that to her on Winterfest. And Chris is like, well, I don't want to do that at all, but if you don't return my stuff to me, then I can't help it. It might just slip out. You know what I'm saying? And Alex is saying, well, how am I supposed to get the items back if I don't have them? And she's like, well, you're a very enterprising man, brother. I believe that you can get those things back. I think you can track them down for me. You're very, I have faith in you. He's like, okay, I'll get the guys on it. I'll see what I can do. We'll figure out who robbed you and we'll get the items returned to you. On that note, Carissa basically chucked her coat on and left. So that's actually when the dinner party finished, just by dint of good timing. And the fridge broke. Can I get you to come and fix that, please, Ashley, my dear? And then we'll put all of this food away. I'll just check if everyone's hungry or not. Now, obviously, Alex does have Carissa's items. He could, in theory, just go in and return stolen object with them now. But because he's denied that he stole them and he's trying to save face, he's going to hold out and wait until, wait a day or two and then return everything. Lily is super, super tired. It's only 6 p.m, but obviously, Winterfest does take it out of you. So she's going to go and have a nap as well, or at least she's going to come in and she's going to see that her husband is here. And I'm thinking maybe they might have a cheeky little Winterfest woohoo. She's actually feeling a lot more confident than she was because she's been working out quite a bit and she's starting to notice sort of changes in her body shape. She's feeling super playful. She's feeling more comfortable in herself. She's like, hey, babe. Alex is very, very worried about Carissa, but also he does love his wife. And especially he's a bit of a shallow person and she's looking, like the hot young thing she was when they first got together. She's come in feeling a bit romantic and he's like happy to take advantage of that particular situation. He's like, did you like everything you got for Winterfest, babe? And she's like, yeah, everything's perfect. Thank you so much. I love the house and I love everything. He's like, you're looking really good in that outfit, babe. He's going to kiss her and they're going to, I think, become partners in crime. I mean, let's be real. She's kind of part of the gang at this point with the hacking. And he wants to be, I'm going to have him become her best friend as well. I love that they're shaking hands. He's like, you know how much you mean to me, don't you? You are everything to me. He's basically maybe regretting his life choices a bit when he realised Carissa's threat could actually ruin everything. He's like kind of rededicating himself to his wife. Now, I'm going to have these guys woohoo. I think I'm going to have them woohoo in the closet over here, just for something different. He's like, hey, babe, want to do something a little bit kinky? And she's like, boy, do I. So I'm actually going to leave this part here, you guys. I think in the next part that Alex, because he's suddenly feeling really scared that he could lose Lily, is going to actually try and retrospectively do the right thing and break up with both Chanel and Jenny and make it clear to both of them that he will support them financially to raise his daughters, but the condition is that they basically keep the hell away from his family. So he's going to do that, I think, in the next part. We'll see how it goes. I suspect Chanel has the evil trait, so I don't think it will go as smoothly as perhaps Alex is hoping. But I'm going to leave this part here, guys. It was good timing that Winterfest was happening in this particular series now. So that's actually why I've had this episode come out after the Medieval Legacy episode, because usually it's the other way around. But because these guys were actually going to be celebrating Winterfest, and look, Alex got a little jaunty hat in his sleepwear. I think maybe Lily probably put that on him. You know, maybe there was a little bit of role-playing happening. I'm not going to question it. What happens between these two stays between these two, honestly. Maybe that's something she's into. But I'm going to leave this here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I hope you have a happy Winterfest or Summerfest. Have fun, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.